So, you want to be in the entertainment industry, whether that's acting,
whether
it's presenting.
And what's going to happen is that Robert and I have got names on these cards, we've got words on these cards. Whenever we mention one of these words or whatever, all you're going to do is say what first comes to your mind when you hear that name.
MCing, you just want to be on TV in front of everybody's faces, but you don't know how. And let me tell you how to do it. Hey yo, welcome back to the circus, you Popeyes. It's your boy T, aka the human, don't forget the rumba. And welcome back. And today I'm gonna tell you guys how I got into the industry before Big Brother and how you can too. So this is gonna be a bit of a story time and also just I guess information on like what worked for me, right? But what's the best way to go about this stuff? In case you were ever curious, in case you ever wanted to do it yourself, but you just don't know where and how to start. I'm gonna take you through everything, the mentality you need to have, how to think about the stuff, what to do in the down periods, what to do in the up periods, and all of that. So let's begin. Story time. So this story takes place in 1990. So basically, with me, when it comes to acting and entertainment and everything, I think I started acting when I was like 10 or 12 for this drama school called the Helena Grady Academy. Started there. My mother put me and my sister into that to try and build our confidence. That's where it all started. And you would do like plays and stuff like that. And I was like enjoying it, it was cool. But I got my very first advert through that school because now they're branching out into having like an agency and everything like that. And my first ever advert was with Ace Maize Meal.
Bye, Mom. Bye-bye. Enjoy your day. Bye, Mom. Bye, Mom. Bye, 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 Mom. Bye, Mom. Bye,
When you have lots of mouths to feed.
I was really young. I remember I skipped school for that, which was dope. Yeah, I did that. I think I was kid number 7. It was a really cool experience, man. My very first job. Then after that, I had some auditions here and there, but then nothing really happened. There's this other one that like I thought I was gonna get, but I remember I had exams, and I think it's because I had exams, it was just looking shy, so it wasn't gonna happen. Anyway, fast forward, I'm now in high school and it's grade 11, and I'm taking drama classes. Oh, I'm doing drama as a subject. But at my school, when you go to grade 11, there's a one-act play festival where you have to now put on plays, direct plays or act in plays. You can direct and act, but you have to direct. You have to direct a play. And I remember feeling really self-conscious and being like, yo, I don't think I can do this. Like, yo, I'm sweating. And another reason why I was sweating was I remember I had a conversation with my mom, and she was saying how all the acting kids that she knew when she was a varsity were all very out there, very extroverted, very like ha 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 ha. And I was just like, oh, that's not me. I'm so introverted. How am I going to do this? Like, maybe I'm in the wrong place. And there was a girl in my class who was also saying like, nah, this is too much. She's quitting, she's dropping. And she nearly convinced me to like drop it as well. I don't know what happened, but I ended up not dropping it. I did the thing. My play that I directed, shame, it was a bit of a flop. It didn't do well. But my teacher then comes to me and then she says, you should do this one play. There's a play which I think you'll be good for. Go audition for that play. I audition, they take me. This one is where everything changed for me. And yeah, guys, you can skip the story and just get to the like the meat of everything. But I think there's important things you can learn from the story as well. Just about mentality, mindset, everything when you go into this space. Anyway, so do this play. It was called Fuji. I was the lead role. Bro, you know when they speak about getting into the zone, you know how you hear athletes and musicians and whatever speaking about being in the zone, and they explain the zone as this place where you are no longer in control. Something's taken over you and you're just flowing. Literally, that's what happened. I was in a flow state. Come the night of the performance, because what had happened was only certain plays made the cut because they were good enough for the actual one act play festival. And at the one act play festival, there was press and everything that came to record it, be there, write articles, take pictures, all of that. So it was like kind of like a big thing, you know? So I'm in this play called Fuji. I'm the lead role. Bruh, that night when it was time to perform, I was in flow state. I flowed. And as it ended, sat there and they were not giving out awards. And the play I was in, Fuji, had won almost all of the awards. Like, were winning all the awards, right? Then when it came down to Best Actor, now, again, Taki back then was not the most confident and did not have a lot of belief in himself, right? So when I saw the other kids who I was up against, these guys were like the kids in class who were seen as the favorites, who were liked by the teacher. And in my head, I thought they were better actors than me, right? I didn't rate myself. I didn't rate myself a lot back then in high school. So, cool, awards come out. The award goes to this guy called, this other guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but goes to this other dude. He gets the award. I'm like, okay, cool, his performance was lit, shout out. But the mood and the energy, it was like, people were saying like I was robbed. Like, that was the energy. But I was just like, it is what it is. Life carries on. Next day, drama class, first thing in the morning. We're tired, bro. We're tired. Get to class, teacher's a bit late. Teacher comes through, she goes, hey guys, I need to tell you something about what happened last night, especially you, Taki. I need to tell you what happened. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Let me hear what happened. Go into class, and as I'm in class, she goes, okay, I need to tell you the truth about what happened at the night. So she couldn't be a judge because she might be biased, right? So there were these two other judges who were judges, and when it came down to Best Actor, right, they kind of got into a debate between me and the other guy who won. So they were debating. The one judge thought I was the best, the other judge thought the other guy was the best. My drama teacher was overhearing this. And then they kind of came to the consensus that I was actually the best actor. Overall, I was the best actor, right? However, because it's school, my play was winning too many awards, they had to ration it out. So they said, okay, you know what, since Fuji's getting all these awards, we'll give best actor to the other dude. Sharp, that's what they said. Teacher goes, so actually, Taki, that night you were the best actor, and she gives me my award. And she was like, no, dude, you killed it. Honestly, your performance was insane. And then I sat there and I was just like, damn, maybe I could really do this. Because at this time I was thinking of being a psychologist, right? So I'm like, damn, maybe I could really do this. Maybe this could be my thing. Cool, sick, dope, let's give it a go. Fast forward, I go to after, cool vibes, and then after actually I ended up being one of the top, not like top performing kids, but in terms of top performing, like one of the kids where people will look at me and be like, oh yeah, I want to work with you because we know you're good, type of a thing. And after also I won an award for best supporting actor for a stage play. Dope as well, you know? Anyway, now for the part you guys have all been waiting for. How do you actually get in? But I want to link back to the story because it has to do a lot with the mentality that it takes to be in this space and in this industry, right? So, cool. Now, after leaving Cape Town, after I left varsity, my lecturer, she backed me a lot. She believed in me. She thought I had it. She goes to me, you won't have any trouble finding an agent. You're going to be good. You're going to be sorted. I had trouble. Dude, I couldn't find an agent, bro. It was tough. It was difficult. So I looked a bit in Cape Town, and then I went to Joburg, and I was sending applications everywhere, and it just wasn't working. So what you actually have to do, if you want to be in the entertainment space, right, and you've got no experience or you don't go on a show like Big Brother or whatever, what you've got to do, even if you go on a show like Big Brother, what you've got to do is that you've got to find an agent. Now, how do you find an agent? I'm going to link it. All you have to do is type in PMA or you go to NAMA. NAMA, all right, has all of the agencies for models, for models, for model agencies, go to NAMA. Now, I need to tell you this. When you go to modeling agencies, all right, be prepared to pay some money. Modeling agencies tend to take some money, right? The money goes into making the Z card and your portfolio shoot, because they tend to use like a similar photographer so that all their photos are alike for everyone on their board, for all the talents, right? So you be prepared to pay when you join a modeling agency. Be prepared. Be prepared. You get acting agencies. So you find acting agencies on PMA. Acting agencies, you tend not to pay. Actually, you don't pay when it comes to acting agencies. You actually don't pay to join, at least. When you join an acting agency, they're going to want to look at what you've done, your credentials. Sometimes you have to audition. So be prepared also that you're going to have to audition sometimes for your acting agencies. Actually, like most of the time, you have to audition for acting agencies. Be prepared for that. But now the best way to approach this, guys, literally, is to draft an email, all right? And make sure this email that you draft is professional, all right? You can't be using slang. You can't be saying, hey, what's up? Wagwan, eita. You can't. Like, you gotta be professional. I'll do a draft. I'll put it here somewhere. But you have to have a draft, or you have to have a professional email. You say what you're about. Put down a CV, all right? A resume, and put down a show reel of 1 minute maximum, all right? Now, with the show reel, if you don't know what a show reel is basically an accumulation of all the work you've done, all right? So that the acting agency can see, okay, you're actually good at acting. You can actually act, but we can see what type of acting you can do. You're able to hit your dramatic moments, your comedic moments, your serious moments. You're like, you have range. We can see what you're about. All right? So they need to see something. Now, what tends to help is that if you have already done short films, so I went to AFTER. Going at AFTER helped me because I had done short films. So I used those short films to make part of my show reel, all right?
She went from being this carefree, happy teenager full of life, full of ambition, wanting to be a doctor that saves lives, to being anxious, pessimistic, cynical, a dental's assistant who fakes her happiness every day.
No. We are having a great time. Don't ruin it for me, yeah?
What is home?
Home? Home is what we have right here, you and I. Because you're happy that I'm here with you. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
No way.
Photo, sis. Uyayazi ukuba yabile taxi.
Iyageba ukuthi
Uyayazi itaxi elandelayo ihamba nini?
ukuba ungama apha elayinini uqinisekile bizawufika na anytime.
Yo, what is that?
But if you are in a situation where you've not gone to like a film school or whatever, what you have to then do, literally, go on Google, find monologues. 30-second monologues, whatever. Do monologues, all right? Act out monologues. Take your phone, record yourself acting a monologue. Doing different types of monologues. A serious one, a happy one, just so we can see range. We need to see range. But when you put all these videos together, make sure it's 1 minute max. Bro, 1 minute max. You need to understand, when these agents get your show reels, there's so many applications they're getting. So many. So they want to get to the point, right? They can't sit there and watch you do acting for 5 minutes. Get to the point. So even if you do like 1 minute monologues, take out the best moments of you in that monologue and then put it together and make a 1 minute video. Now with the CV, if you've not done anything, all right, and you don't have a CV, like let's say you're very fresh, you're very new, it's okay, all right? Then you state that. You state that in the email. That, hey, I'm new to this, but I believe I've got what it takes, or along those lines, I believe I can do it, and then you send that, but make sure you got a show reel, at least have a show reel that you can send off for the acting agencies. This has to do with acting, all right, for the acting agencies. For the modeling agencies, normally all you have to do is send in a picture, normally, but they'll tell you in the thing what they need from you, right? A picture of this and that, and this 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 and this. That's what they'll tell you normally for the modeling one. So remember, PMA for your acting, NAMA for your modeling. Now, when I had started out, right, when I was struggling to find an agency, I had sent an email to one of these agents for acting. They said, okay, no, we feel like you're still too brand new to this thing. So in the meantime, go apply for a modeling agency, because modeling agencies will still have acting roles, acting in like commercials and stuff like that, which also gets you going and gets you credit. You need credit. People need to see that you've done things, right? So then you go. So then that's why even if you want to do acting, you can start off at a modeling agency. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Start there, build your way up, go back to an acting one once you feel like you've got some more credits. Because also what's going to happen is you're going to meet people, right? And some people are going to have ideas. They want to shoot this, they're going to want to shoot that. Or you might have an idea, I want to shoot this, I want to shoot that. And then you start collabing. And in that way, you get more stuff for your showreel, more stuff for your CV. All right. So that's the important part of applying. Now let's say, cool, you've applied, you've now got an agent. Yeah, fantastic, celebrate. Please make sure you celebrate that. Please. You've got an agent, cool, what next? What's gonna happen next is that your agents will start sending you castings. So castings are basically auditions, right? Start sending you castings to go audition. When you get sent a casting, please make sure you read that thing properly, all right? And when you go to the actual place to audition, try to dress as much as you can to that character, all right? To that character, make sure you read the script, do some practice, embody the character a little bit, and then go do the job. Now, when you get to the castings, all right? Don't be overwhelmed. It's going to be overwhelming, bro. It's going to be overwhelming, all right? Because you're gonna get there, all right? And you're gonna see a lot of people. You're gonna see people who look similar to you. You're gonna see people who look really pretty, really beautiful. Don't let that get to you. Why? Because you were chosen by your agent to go there for a reason. Because it means you're qualified enough. It means you're good enough to be in the same room as those pretty ass people. Because you too, you're pretty. Or you two are just as talented. All right. So please, when you go in there, you got to believe you got what it takes. Bro, when I got my first role as outside of varsity was for Roman's Pizza, right? Guys, that audition, packed, bro. The line was going outside of the venue, dude. The line was going outside of the venue. I was there for a long time. I remember I felt like leaving. I'm like, this is ridiculously long. And before that, I was getting close. I got a call back for this and a call back for that, but it just wasn't happening. That one, I'm just like, yo, long day. I audition, I leave. Somehow, all right, I was good enough at the audition that I didn't even have to do a callback. I was just automatically selected to go and be on set. So it can happen. It can happen. Don't doubt your soul. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your source. I even remember on that day, when we were in the room, right, to now start auditioning, we had to pair up. These guys didn't want to pair up with me. I wanted to pair up with these guys. They didn't want to pair up with me. They thought I was whack, right? They said something weird. They're like, nah. They gave me some weird ass excuse. They didn't want to pair up with me. Who got the role at the end of the day? Me, not them. So don't doubt yourself, bro. There's something about you. All right? There's a reason why you have this dream, this goal, this drive. There's a reason why your agent picked you to go get this job done. You can do it. And even if you don't get the job done that time, it's okay, because there's gonna be so many jobs. Speaking of that, now you audition for a role, okay? You do your best. You put everything into it. You don't get it. It's okay. My advice to you, and it's advice I got from somebody else at casting, make sure you have other things going on in your life, please. And that was actually the reason why I started doing YouTube. That was the reason, because I would put all my hopes, my dreams, my energy, everything into the auditions, and then you don't get them. And there's gonna be a lot of auditions you won't get, bro. There's gonna be a lot of auditions and castings that you won't get. I can't tell you how many times I've failed. I've not gotten casted. Bro, even this year, coming out Big Brother, there's so many things I've been this close to, and I haven't gotten. But it's okay. Recently, I got a call back for a lead for a Netflix film. My first time ever. I was so excited. I didn't get it, but it's okay. I'm close. I'm getting closer. It's gonna happen eventually, right? So That's what I want you guys to know. Please make sure you got other things going on in your life. Please. 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 Please make sure you got other things going on in your life that also fulfill you and give you some sustenance. All right? That's very, very, very important. All right? So even if you don't get that role, it's okay. But now let's say, flip it. You got the role. Your agent called you. Hey, you got casted. Hey, you got the role. Celebrate. Fantastic. You got a call back. Celebrate. Fantastic. All right? Now you got the role. Please, guys, make sure you're on set on time. Make sure you're on set on time. Rather even get there early, dude. Rather get there early, right? You don't want to be the one who's late and then looks weird. You don't want, no. Remember with these things, all right? Impressions matter. Impressions matter, right? So you want to make sure you get there early enough, and you don't have to be like the most social person. I've got social anxiety. I experience social anxiety, right? So I'm not the most extroverted. I'm not the most even though it feels like I am. I've just learned skills, but I'm really not. My base is not extroverted, right? It's okay. You'll see other people doing that. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. All you guys do is make sure you do your best job and be kind. Be nice. Be a nice person to work with. I promise you, dude. I promise you that'll take you places. That will take you places. People will remember you and be like, hey, I remember you. You were so good to work with. Please. Remember that. Be good to work with. Be good to work with. Be coachable. Listen to instructions. Take the instructions. Please. Please. You don't feel like you're too hot now. You know, no one can touch you. Bruh, no. And even once you've elevated, nah. And I think also what I want to say is, we like to use these words aspiring. I'm an aspiring writer. I'm an aspiring actor. I'm an aspiring dog. Remove that damn word. Remove that damn word. Remove it. Remove it. Listen, going to auditions means you're an actor, bro. Right? Writing songs means you're a songwriter. Singing songs means you're a singer. Okay? Yes, there are levels. There are levels, 100%. But those people who are doing it on the top level, the only difference is they've been doing it longer than you. All right? They've been doing longer than you, and they had their big break. But doesn't mean that because you haven't had your big break yet, that you aren't an actor too, that you aren't a writer too. It doesn't mean that. You are, dude. So start thinking of yourself as this thing. If you're a content creator, you're a content creator. If you're an actor, you're an actor. If you're a presenter, you're a presenter. You are. Something else I need to mention, all right, is that as much as I say, make sure you're doing your own thing, all right? Even though you've got an agent, don't just relax. Make sure yourself, you are either making your own content, you are trying to collab with other people, you are looking for auditions for yourself, even. Dead ass. Because some auditions your agent's gonna miss. So dead ass. Like the Disney job I'm doing, I did not get that through my agent. I got that through my former co-host on DSTV. And at DSTV job, I didn't get it through my agent. I was chilling one day, the advert came on SBC One. I was like, oh, this looks cool. I auditioned and I got it. At that time, I actually had no agent. That time I had no agent, right? And I got it. My co-host got picked up by Disney because she met somebody who knew somebody, all right? They put her on Disney. Disney needed somebody else. She called me. Because why? She could trust me. Trust that I'll do the work. Trust that I'm gonna show up. Trust that I'm gonna be good vibes. And I was. And then Disney called me again. Why? Because I did a good job. You get what I'm saying here? And now going back to the story in the beginning, guys, with all of the stuff, it's all about belief. You have to have belief in yourself. You have to really believe you got what it takes. You have to believe it. And even if you don't believe it, fake it, dude. Fake it. Fake it. Fake it. And I'm not saying be arrogant. I'm not saying be a dick. But believe you got what it takes. And don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. And make sure you got other things to fulfill you. Because this stuff will hurt you. You can get to some auditions. All right? There's the one place you go for auditions. The casting director there is rude. That guy is rude, bro. He will hurt your feelings. First time, my feelings were hurt. But you gotta keep going. You gotta keep cooking. You gotta keep moving. Now me and him are cool. Now he recognizes me. But also, I've been doing this for a minute. I've been doing this since like 2019. So like what, 4 years? I've been doing it for a minute. And I've had breaks here and there. I'm gonna get the bigger breaks, they're gonna come. I'm gonna just keep going. Keep practicing, keep working on it. And you'll be all right. So this is how you can get into the entertainment industry. I hope this helped. And I hope you were able to learn some lessons, and I just wish you the best of luck. Please let me know in the comments if you need any help with anything. But anyway, let me just recap everything. So go to NAMA, go to PMA. NAMA, more for your modeling, PMA for your acting. Write emails and send them. Make sure your emails are professional, okay? Professional, right? If you don't get an agent, professional, right? Make sure you got a show reel. Make sure you got a show reel. Even if you don't have a CV, it's okay. You can explain why. But make sure you got a show reel. You need to have a show reel. Even if they don't ask for it, still make one and send it. Okay? Do that. Just so they know, okay, this person is serious. All right? Step number 4, send the email with all the information. And don't be disheartened if you don't get it. Don't be disheartened. It's okay. Keep sending, keep trying. Number 5, make sure you got something else you're doing on this journey. Something else, please. Make sure you got something else. Number 6, I think this will be the final one. Believe in yourself. You're no longer aspiring, you are. All right, those are the 6 tips. 6 tips I can give you. I wish you the best of luck. You got this. Don't stop believing. Please don't stop believing. Anyways, if you got any questions or whatever, please let me know in the comments below. Anyways, it's been your boy TAKI. Don't forget the rumba. Till next time, peace.